Hello everybody, it's Maria here from Pepperly Rose Paper Crafting. I am an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Sydney, Australia. Thank you so much for joining me. Today I'm going to make a card with Nature's Beauty stamp set. This has been a bit of a favourite of mine from the holiday catalogue, which is over here. Lots of lovely things in this catalogue, and also I just wanted to bring your attention to it that this stamp set, for every sale in Australia, $4.25 of that goes towards mental health organisations. So if you love the stamp set, by all means buy it, but at the same time you're also supporting a very worthy cause. So that's just to let you know about that stamp set. So I'm using this stamp set today, as well as the Well Said stamp set. This is a double stamp set. I'm using the thanks sentiment from that, and this is my thank you cards for this month. I'm going to make 2 of them with you, just so you know, this is what I have to do anyway, so I might as well film it and you can watch it as well, so you can have an idea. What I'm going to do with this stamp set is I'm going to use the fox, and I'm using this branch image here, and I'm going to make it into a wreath. So I'm going to show you this. It's very, very simple. What you'll need is a piece of crumb cake cardstock, 4 inches by 8, and scored at 4. So I'm just going to burnish the score lines on each of these cards. Now, you don't have to make 2, but I'm making 2 because I need them. But you use whatever colours you wish. I love crumb cake, and this is really simple 1-layer card. So not much fuss with this, so I quite like that. Alright, so this is a bit uneven. How did they manage that? So I make sure I burnish that score line properly. Alright. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the Stamparatus. You will need the Stamparatus for this, and it's very, very simple. So, as I said, no layers on this, so we're going to stamp directly onto the card base. So we're going to pick up the wreath image, and I'm going to place it sort of in the middle of the card there. And you can have it as high or low as you like. I would like a gap of around that much. So I'm just going to use some Pear Pizzazz ink, and I'm going to ink this up. So I'm going to do this for the 2 of them, so I'll probably speed this up, okay? So enjoy. Cards. These have, they're not a complete wreath. So the way to make it into a complete wreath is by cleaning your branch stamp there. I'm just going to wipe it on myself. I'm wearing black so that none of the stains will come through, but just to make sure it's dry. And then I'll just put my card base back in the middle there, and I'm going to position my stamp where I think it would look good. So I'd say roughly around here. This is just a guesstimation, but it doesn't have to be a perfect wreath, but just as a rough guide. So let's do it like that roughly. All right. So now I'm just going to do the whole thing again, and then I'll just make this go faster with some music. So enjoy. Now making 2 cards that have a wreath. Okay, very quick, very easy. So far this whole video has gone for 6 minutes from start to now, so it's done very quickly with the Stamparatus. This thing's amazing, or your stamping tool, whatever you wish you may have. So what we'll do now is we'll keep the Stamparatus out. I'm going to take off the branch image, and we're going to bring the fox. Okay, so that's the fox image. We're going to make sure that our card is the right way up, and we're going to stick the fox somewhere where we would like it to be. So let's make this fox go around here. As I said, this is really, really simple. So I hope you enjoy the simplicity of it and you can mass produce this card. All right, so let's get the fox where I'd like it. Yeah, around here. Okay. All right, so I'm going to get now some Cajun Craze ink, and I'm going to ink up that fox probably a couple of times just to make sure that the colour is nice and dark. And I'll do that again. Okay, and that turned out really perfect. I'm going to do the next one, the same. Okay, perfection. Both exactly the same. Mass producing has never been easier. Since these stamping tools have come into the picture, it is amazing how quickly you can get things done and so easy. All right, so we are done now with the fox image. So I'm going to put that away here. And I'm going to bring out the Well Said stamp set. I'm just going to get the thanks sentiment. So I'm just going to have a look under here where it is. Where are you? Thanks. Oh, there you are. Okay. So, with one of the cards, I'm just going to put the word thanks down here. I think that's the best way. Make it more towards the middle, but to the right. Okay, and I'm using the guide here, the grid as a guide. So make that a little bit straighter. There. And for that, thanks, I'm going to use early espresso. And I'll have to do that again. And again. And again. I think because it's towards the edge there, it doesn't stamp very well on the side, so I'll just place an extra emphasis on that part. And now I'm really happy with that. So that's that one. Then I'm going to do the same here. Just wipe off that excess ink. And I'll just make sure I press extra on the NK and S. I'll do that again, and then I think we've got it. Give that a press, and it's perfection now. So that turned out fantastic. I'm just going to clean my stamp. And we'll get rid of the Stamparatus. And I'll just put my stamp away so I don't lose it. And then what we're going to do is bring back our card bases, and I'm going to use some Encore gold metallic ink. Now, Stampin' Up used to sell this years ago. I've hardly used this metallic pad, so it still works. It's still in good order, so I'm going to continue using that. But I wanted to bring to your attention that in the holiday catalogue, we have the Delicata metallic ink, which in my eyes is kind of similar, not the same, but nonetheless it's still a metallic ink. You can buy that in gold, copper or silver, and you can also get the refills. If you don't have a gold metallic ink and you would like it, you can buy it through my online store at pepperlyrose.stampinup.net, and if you're wondering on which page in the catalogue, it's on page 16. Okay, so what I'm going to do with that is, I've got this image here. Now, there could be snow, it could be anything you want it to be. So I've got that stamp mounted on a block, and I'm going to grab the gold metallic ink and I'm going to stamp in the background. What I need to get is a piece of paper so I can go underneath. So just give me 1 second. Some scrap paper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick the card on top there. I don't know how this will look. This is just an idea I had. So I'm just going to ink it up and just stamp. Just adds a nice little sheen. Go around the thanks. It dries quickly, this formula. So here it is close up. It kind of adds a nice metallic gold sheen, but that's that one there. And this is now going, I'm going to do the same on this one as well. So that's that done. So these are the two cards now done, and it has a nice metallic sheen. Can you see that? Looks really cool. So that's my finished card for today. Nice and simple and easy. Just simple stamping, no layers, nothing overly spectacular. I'd say the nice touch was the metallic ink. This is a very simple design. You can use this also for Christmas if you wish. You can even do an even bigger wreath and use that for the deer if you want to for Christmas, or just for fun. But I think this looks lovely as is, as just a simple card. So the stamp sets I used today in summary are the Well Said and Nature's Beauty. Both of these are available in my online store at pepperlyrose.stampinup.net. You don't have to go through a lot of trouble. This is just plain simple stamping. So I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to leave a comment below, or you can contact me directly through my online store at pepperlyrose.stampinup.net. Thanks so much for coming past. I hope you enjoyed it today, and I'll see you again next time. Bye!